If someone at the end of their menses waits for 12 hours and there is no discharge, but about half an hour after the 12 hours, they notice some discharge, should they wait or take a bath since the 12 hours have already passed? And a very related question is, someone not discharge around noon or at the end of the Zuhr prayer, they might skip Asr or Maghrib and check again at Isha. They might do this because they know that within 4 or 5 hours there is usually not any discharge. Is this permissible, or they check for every prayer?
Asala, thank you for asking this question. Simply, women's issues with regards to the menses and so on, they get used to it and it becomes regular in most cases. So a woman knows whether her monthly menses is 6 days or 7 days or 8 days or more or less. So if a woman knows her regular period is certain number of days, she should start checking after that number of days. What if the bleeding stops a couple days earlier? Okay, we wait until there is no more bleeding, or one of two things to declare that the period is over: the dryness of the orifice, or the discharge which is clear. It is not bloody, it is not red, it is not brownish, it is not yellowish, it is clean, it is colorless. If this is the case, alhamdulillah, you perform ghusl and you resume the prayers. If it resumes, if the bleeding resumes, but within the same period, treat it as a period. But if it resumes after the regular number of days which you normally witness the period during, disregard it and treat it as irregular bleeding. So what is the difference? A woman who has a period 7 days, 7th day, alhamdulillah, blood is not there anymore, or there is the clear discharge and it is not brown, it is not red, it is not brownish. So perform ghusl and resume your prayer, because it's 7 days and it is over. Whenever you see bleeding afterward, as you say 12 hours or whatever, disregard it. You just treat it as istihada. So you clean the orifice and you will be required to do wudu prior to every prayer whenever its time is due. But the case is a little different if your period is 7 days and the bleeding stops after 4 days. If the bleeding stops and you're certain that there is no more blood, you can perform ghusl and resume your ibadah. But if the bleeding resumes, then this is a part of the period. Why? Because it is within the same time frame. I hope the answer explained some for you in this regard. Barakallahu fikum.